Back. Good afternoon. Having another edition of Testimony Tuesdays. Sorry about that. Let me make sure we locked in first before I get started. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Let's make sure we live and in effect. Okay. All right. So, welcome. First, I want to start by thanking God for another day of life, another day of strength. We thank God for the good, the bad, the ugly, the highs, the lows, the ups, and downs. Thank God for it all. And today was test day. I said that earlier. You caught me earlier today. Today was test day. Um, trying to get passenger endorsement, getting a passenger endorsement. So we went. Well, I went, not we. We, part of my class, some members of my class, we went to test today, and all of us passed. So that's great. It's a blessing. And especially for the one of the members that didn't actually have this class CDL yet, and he finally got it today. So that's a huge step for him. So shouts out to him. And but every Tuesday we do testimonial Tuesdays, and so like I always say that I know I'm not the only person that God has been good to. So I started this. I don't know. It's been a couple weeks now, about maybe 3-4 weeks, maybe longer, a little longer than that. I probably think I did. You can see the testimonials every Tuesday. Go back to every Tuesday every week, and you can see how many I've done. You can check them out and see some of the stories people shared with me. And I want to welcome you to, if you desire, to email me at testimonytuesdays@gmail.com. And if you want to share how good God has been to you, then you can share it. So anyway, today I didn't just want to come on here and talk. I want to share a testimony, but I also want to give you some meat. Cause what good is having something if you don't have it? Like, what good is sharing something if you don't want to feed the people? So I want to give you some. I want to feed the spirit a little bit. Before I get started with testimony, I want to feed the spirit a little bit. And I'm coming from this is the King James version of Psalms. I'm gonna go to Book of Psalms, the 46th chapter, and I'm gonna read a little bit of this because I feel like this is see the title of the video, right? So I want to share a little bit of Psalms, the second chapter, first through the third chapter, first through the third verse, the 46th chapter, the first through the third verse. So look, it says God. Well, the title of it says, God is our refuge and strength, and it says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, though the mountain be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. So you take that. I took it as if, regardless of what happens, what comes up in your life, what seasons come, ups, downs, highs, lows, hills, valleys, the rain, the sun, regardless of what comes, God is everything. God get you through. So, you can read it again for yourself. Like I said, it's a 46th chapter of Psalms. And now we're going to get into Testimony Tuesdays. We're going to get into that. It's hot. So y'all bear with me, hot in the South Florida day. Really hot. Got off early today, so that's a blessing in itself to get off early. But anyway, Testimony Tuesdays. It says, hey Guns Tip. It says, I wanted to send this to you. I want to send this. Hold on, let me see. I can't, y'all. I can't see. I need some glasses, but reading glasses actually. But I wanted to send this to you because I believe someone listening to your live tonight may need to hear this. The past year has been one of the hardest seasons of my life. I went through heartbreak, financial struggles, stress, anxiety, and moments where I truly felt like giving up. There were days I smiled around people while secretly crying when I was alone. I felt lost, tired, and honestly questioned if things would ever get better for me. But through every dark moment, God kept carrying me when I didn't realize it. There were nights I prayed with tears in my eyes and asked God for strength just to make it through another day. And somehow, every morning I got back up again. Not because I was strong on my own, but because God refused to let me fall apart completely. What I learned was this. Sometimes God doesn't remove the storm immediately because He's teaching us how powerful our faith really is in the middle of the storm. Let me read that over again. Let me read that over again for y'all, for people in the back. It says, what I've learned is this. Sometimes God doesn't remove the storm immediately because He's teaching us how powerful our faith really is in the middle of it. Today, I'm still healing. I'm still growing. I'm still believing. But I'm also stronger, wiser, and more grateful than I ever been. For anyone watching this tonight who feels overwhelmed by life, please don't give up on yourself. I know the world feels heavy right now. So many people are silently battling depression, fear, loneliness, and uncertainty. But your current struggle is not your final chapter of your story. Let me read that over too. Let me read that one over too, because that's a good one too. I like that. It says, and I'm hot. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, it's a nice slot for today, but it's hot. But anyway, let's press on. But it says, but your current struggle is not your final chapter of your story. You are needed here. Your life has purpose. Your pain is not wasted. One day you will look back and realize the season that almost broke you was the same season God used to build you. Let me read that over again. It says, one day you will look back and realize the season that almost broke you, was the same season God used to build you. One more time for the people in the back. It says, one day you'll look back and realize the same season that almost broke you was the same season that God used to build you. It's hot. Thank you, Guns Tip, for giving people a place where they can feel encouraged, heard, and uplifted. I pray this testimony reminds someone tonight that no matter how hard life gets, God is still working behind the scenes, and you are still standing after everything you've been through. You are not alone. So, thank God for your testimony. If you're watching the replay, you're watching the live, thank God for your testimony. Appreciate it. Appreciate you sharing it. Appreciate the store still standing. You know, a lot of times, you know, like you said, in the midst of the storm, you don't realize that what God is doing in the midst of it. But, you know, through it all, like the song says, through it all, I made it through another day's journey. God kept me here. God kept you here for a purpose. No matter what you're going through, God got you here for a reason. God got you here for a season, to be a blessing, to inspire, to impact, to share your mat, with other people. You know, like I said, we're all going through something. You said that in your testimony. We are going through something. But when you get through your something, like you just did, you shared your mat. And I hope it touched somebody, I hope it inspired somebody. You know, because like I said, you know, sometimes you cry, you can put on a smile. You can put on a smile, deep down inside you hurt. So, you know, sometimes it's best just to tell God thank you, and share with someone, confide in someone else, confide in someone that you really can trust. Now, you know, because some people you can't confide in, some people you can't share your story with, but confide in somebody you can trust. And I thank you for sharing that story with me. And you know, I hope it inspires, and I hope it's a blessing to someone. So with that being said, that was Testimony Tuesday. Hope you all were inspired. Hope you all are encouraged that God is good. And even though it's like it's gonna rain right now, even though we might have some dark days, some rainy days, the sun's gonna shine regardless. And you can't have one. You can't have one without the other. You need the sunshine. You need the sun to shine. You also need the rain. So through the ups and downs, the hurdles, the pitfalls, know that God still is, and God still can keep you and help you through your storm, through the midst of your troubles and trials. So with that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. And like I always say, tell somebody you love them. You never know when never know where you're gonna go. You never know when they're gonna go. Kiss the ones you love. You never know, kiss them again. Also, prayer for friends, family. Um, a close family member. So that it's gone but not forgotten. So we'll keep them lifting up in our prayers. And hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. So with that being said, like I said, kiss the ones you love. You never know when you kiss them again. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. Kiss the ones you love. You never know, kiss them again. Also, tell somebody you love them. You never know when you're gonna go. Never know when you're gonna go. You never know when they're gonna go. So and also a kind word kind just goes a long way. So share something kind and do something kind to somebody. You'll be surprised how that kind word kind of changed my life. I'm testimony to that. A kind word kind of changed my life. And I am okay. You're in India. Welcome from India. Welcome from India. God bless you. But yeah, say something kind. Say something kind, do something kind for somebody. You'd be surprised how that changed somebody's life, because I'm testimony to that. A kind word comes to change my life. So with that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. If you just tuning in, check out the Wind It Back. And we do this every Thursday. We come back every Thursday to share, to uplift, to inspire, to encourage, and to let people know that regardless of where you at, you're not alone. Regardless of where you at, God gives you grace, God gives you mercy, and God is there for you. You just got to pick up the phone and call him. Pick up the phone and call him. He'll love to hear from you. So that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. I'll see you next video. I'm out. Peace out. Be blessed. I'm out. Peace.